and welcome back to my channel. I'm sensing a theme today. Oh, I got a ton of videos to make and they're all either on sexism, racism, or just guys in general being gross. So, yay! Okay, so let's get this out of the way so the incels can have their eat a hamburger comment. I had one for lunch. I think that tea's starting to go bad. I need to make my own. That was a bad move. It was bad. That was really bad. McDonald's, your tea shouldn't go bad 2 hours after I buy it. Oh my god, that was bad. Well, y'all can laugh at that, I guess. Alright, on today's video, we are going to talk about the Colfax registry. It has been removed, but the fact that it even went up shows how disgusting people can be. Alright, so for those of you who don't know what the Colfax registry was, it is a reference, the Colfax is a reference to coal burners, which is women who rebel against their parents, which, outside of my racist daddy, who was gross, and we never gave no craps about what he said. My mom was awesome and wasn't racist, so yeah. But short of the people like my dad who are gross, don't care who you date. But, rebel against their parents and date black men. How is this a thing in 2020? This website is literally like incels met neo-Nazis and had an ugly, ugly, horrific little baby. It had categories like the traitor, where it doxed women who dated black men. That's their huge crime. They dated black men. It's either they currently or formerly dated black men, and it would give away their public Instagrams, their Twitters, their TikToks, basically anywhere where the idiots that created this site knew that women would get harassed and bothered and get things like death threats and rape threats. I read some tweets that were pretty horrific about this. It's actually kind of how I found out about it. But like one tweet was like, well, these women deserve to be raped. There was another tweet that was like, well, now I know what women not to touch. There was a couple other tweets that were like, these women should be killed because they're race traitors. No. So if these are things that people are willing to say publicly, I cannot imagine the stuff that was being said privately to these women, that was being said between the gamer community that is like that, between the incel community that is like that, which kind of intertwines with the gamer community. Go watch my video about the guy that thought it was okay to make rape jokes. Yeah. Hang on, guys. So if that wasn't bad enough, these idiots also had a section that said toll paid. And this was for women who had, quote unquote, paid their toll for dating a black man, which includes having a baby and then them not being together anymore. There's no proof. I won't look at you. There's no proof that these guys didn't pay their child support or whatever. There was one woman who they decided to go ahead and dox who was a domestic violence victim. Yeah, they doxed her. I went looking at her YouTube videos and she talks about, with her face black and blue from being beat, these idiots decided it would be a good idea to dox this woman to get her harassed. A domestic violence victim. That's the class act that these guys are. They doxed that woman. And because they just want to keep making things worse. And they also decided to go ahead and celebrate a teenage girl who was murdered. They celebrated a woman who had acid thrown in her face. And then when people started to call them out on it, they're like, we're not celebrating it. We're just posting it for public consumption. You're literally calling it the toll paid. And you don't think that is a celebration? We're not that stupid. I know I'm a woman and I can't use my pretty little brain, but we're not stupid. We know exactly what you're doing. Everybody knows what you're doing. And to celebrate domestic violence and the murder of a woman and acid being thrown in her face, to publicly dox women that you know are going to get harassed, and just because you didn't release her address or phone number doesn't mean that you're not getting her threats. DMs are real, emails are real. You should see some of mine. They're pretty bad, actually. They're really, 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 really bad, actually. But harassment is real, and it takes a real toll on people's health. And y'all don't, it's not funny because it doesn't matter who a woman dates or what a woman does prior to your relationship. As long as she's happy and the person she is with is happy, it ain't none of your business. Now, to the last part, the cucks. This is how I know it came from an incel, because if you look into the incel community, they like to use words like the cucks, the chads, and all sorts of other terms that are strictly synonymous with the incel community. Like, if you're not familiar with the incel community, you wouldn't know these terms. In fact, I only found out these terms when they started harassing my YouTube. So, you know, yay, fun. Yay. Hi. I know you're gonna be up on this, especially after the other video. But, no. No. These men that, I mean, they're like men that have married white women with mixed children. Somehow or another, the woman is less valuable after she's been with a black man, which shows your insecurities and your stupidity and your lack of general knowledge on anything. But I'm guessing some of you haven't even, like, been with a woman, so, you know, there's that. So, yeah. Basically, it just comes off as a bunch of jealous, immature children who can't get any and are mad because they want to be racist and they don't understand how pretty little white girls are going for black men. Well, probably because the women probably because, you know, the men, at least for the most part, probably treated them with respect and decency. And then the men that, back to the cucks thing, I can't get over the fact that you are actually mad at men who marry women with children because they're not the same race as you. They are raising a child. They are teaching a child, and it takes a lot. My stepmom, one of the greatest human beings ever. She did not have to help raise us. She's one of the best. She loved us like her own, and that's amazing. And for you to try and degrade that makes you disgusting. You're just all around. This website is just all around disgusting. Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought. It just makes me so angry. But basically, the website was taken down, thank goodness, but they promised when they got taken down that they'd be back up, and from what I can tell, they were using sketchy internet sites or sketchy overseas web domains to get back up, so I give it a couple weeks before some form of it is back up. But I want to be very clear. It's never okay to dox someone's information. It is never okay to encourage bullying and harassment because you don't agree with who someone dates. If you can't get a date, that's your problem, not the women's. And if they want to date someone of color, that's their business. Realistically, that's their business. It's not your business. Mind your business, stick to your spot, and stop being a racist piece of crap. Women are not race traders because they don't want to date you. Women are not race traders because they fall in love with someone of color. It's just not a thing. You're just an insecure, childish piece of crap. Alright, guys, I guess that's all I have to say on that. It's more of a rant. Like I said, today's videos are just, yeah. Alright, guys, I will see y'all later.